freaking good.
Hola chicos, chicas. Ahora te puedes casar.
Boiling the milk, but you could.
No está canal.
So maybe ahí está bien.
Going to need. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Leche. If you're not, welcome back. I would love for you to subscribe. So today's video is a little bit different because I am going to be making rice pudding, arroz con leche. It's actually my dad's recipe. He texted it to me and he makes really good rice pudding. So if you hear noises in the background, it's my sisters. This is my lovely mom. Her name is Annabelle, but I'm just gonna call her mom. And she's going to assist because I'm not a cook. So I'm probably going to mess up. So she's going to be here helping me out.
Hola chicos, chicas.
Vamos a hacer primero.
Vamos a lavar el arroz.
We're going to wash the rice. Can you wash it please? Thank you. Alright guys, so these are all the ingredients you're going to need. And I will list all the instructions and measurements in the description box, so don't worry. So I have 1.5 cups of medium grain rice. We washed it and now we're going to add 3 cups of water. Also, I forgot to mention that one of the other ingredients is whole milk, but we don't have whole milk. We have organic 2% reduced fat milk. Hopefully it still tastes the same.
Vamos a poner a hervir el arroz con el agua.
So right after there's no more water in the rice, like the rice is cooked and soft, I'm going to add the 4 cups of milk. I'm going to pour in the milk. This is 3 cups, and then I'm going to add another cup because it's too small. So you want to pour it in. And you have to stir it for like 10 minutes until it gets creamy. For 10 minutes.
Oh my god. Leche condensada.
Ew. Don't try that at home.
Pues no tiene ni sal ni azúcar.
So we switched pots because the pot we used was way too small. This one is so much better to stir in everything else. And just keep in mind that I can say, you know, leave it on for 10 minutes, 2 minutes, but it really just depends on how you cook. So just make sure that you just follow the instructions. Like if it's creamy, then you start, you know, adding the other ingredients, but don't try to go the same exact amount. If you feel like it needs a little bit more, like another 5 minutes, do that. You know, everyone's stove is different, everyone cooks differently, everyone like does low heat in a different, like whatever, you know what I'm saying. So now it's looking pretty good, and I think it's time to add the half stick of real butter. So I'm adding the half stick of real butter. This is unsalted butter, by the way. You're supposed to mix well. So while I'm mixing it for 5 minutes, I'm just going to keep mixing it for 5 minutes and then add the cans of condensed milk. And obviously keep stirring it because you want everything to be distributed evenly.
Échale todo así.
Okay.
Y la canela.
So it keeps getting creamier, but it's still like loose. Hold on guys, my dad is calling me. Let's see what he says. Hi daddy.
Hi, Evangeline.
My name, this is Lynn. You never told me when to put the cloves in.
I did. I told you to boil it with the water when you're boiling the milk. But you can put it now if you want.
I did.
Okay, and
I added
a little bit of cinnamon, not too much.
I added a cinnamon stick. Should I add more cinnamon?
Okay, no, that's fine. You could add more cinnamon once it's all done and you serve it.
Yeah.
You know, you can add sprinkles of a little cinnamon on top, which I do a lot.
Okay, and then, so I'm stirring it now for 5 minutes. I added the cloves and the half stick of real butter. And then after 5 minutes, I add the cans of condensed milk.
No, after 5 minutes, yeah.
Of stirring.
And then you stir it until it's creamy, and then you can leave it there. But you have to be scraping the bottom too, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way, because you're gonna have coco rice pudding.
Okay, so but after I turn it off, I have to add the whipped egg, right? And pour it in.
Yeah, but you have to mix it really quick because the egg starts cooking in the mix. Like if you don't put it in quick.
Okay.
I mean, if you have to, once you pour it in after you
mix it right away.
You whisk the egg. You have to start mixing it right away.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Bye. Love you. What do I have to do, Ken? ¿Tú puedes hacerlo?
Yo hago el trabajo sucio. Ya sabes, no le vayas a echar esta otra.
Sí.
¿Él dijo sí?
Bueno, él dijo que va a ser muy sweet, pero...
Ya, yo digo, échale la mitad primero y luego pruebas. Y si tú piensas que necesitamos más, lo echas otra vez. Déjalo aquí afuera, no lo eches. Con las galletas de...
So we're only doing 1.5 cans of condensed milk for now because my dad said it can be too sweet if you do 2 whole cans. So I'm going to stir it a little bit, try it, and if it's too sweet, I'm not going to add any more. If I feel like I want it sweeter, I'll add the other half. So my mom is whipping the egg, and you pour in the egg once your rice pudding is really, really creamy, like almost done. Condensed milk is so good. And you have to keep scraping the bottom because you don't want to have what we call cocolon in Spanish, which is the hard rice at the bottom when you're cooking it. So you want to like keep scraping it, that way it doesn't stick and like burn. And this is what you do with the leftover condensed milk. It's not healthy, but treat yourself. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, like a couple of minutes, maybe 2 minutes, and then stir it again until it gets a little bit creamier, and then I'm going to turn it off, turn the stove off, and then add the whipped egg. And when you add the whipped egg, you have to stir it quickly because if not, the egg will cook and then you're just going to have a whole egg in there. So you want to stir it really, really quickly. So now the sun wants to come out. Great. Okay, so it's creamy enough. It doesn't have to be super thick, but creamy. So I'm going to turn this off and remove it from the hot stove. And I'm going to pour in the egg. And then when it gets cooler, it's going to get a little bit thicker. I personally like my arroz con leche cold, so I'm going to put it in the fridge when it cools completely down. But you can always heat it up or eat it, I guess, a couple minutes after it's cooled down a little bit. So I just tried it and it tastes amazing. My mom is going to try it.
Ahora te puedes casar.
What? Oh my god. So sexist. She's just kidding, by the way. She knows I don't need no man. Right, Ma? ¿Qué?
No todavía.
I know you want to be in my YouTube video so bad. Here you go. Here you go. It's your time to shine. Alexa.
You're gonna edit this and then you're just gonna, you know.
I'm gonna leave you in it. I'm still going to transfer the arroz con leche in here because this is where it's going to be stored in the fridge once it's cooled down, and my dad said to not leave it in the pot, to just transfer it over to another recipient, so that's what I'm going to do.
Quedó rico.
Guys, so it's been a couple of days later and my arroz con leche has been a hit. I gave some to my aunt, she lives right next door, and my little cousin. Both of them loved it, so they were very impressed. The only thing that needs to improve, definitely not the flavor. The flavor is amazing, but just the rice. The rice needs to be a little bit softer, so I probably need to add 1 more cup of water. So instead of 4 cups of water, I will add 5 and just let the rice really puff and soften a lot more. But other than that, it's so freaking good. You guys need to try it, and if you do, please let me know how you liked it, because it has to come out good. The flavor is bomb. It's phenomenal. There are really no complaints. The only thing is I need to soften the rice a little bit more, let it sit a little bit more just so it can get a little softer, but it's a hit. It's so good. Ugh. Please, if you decide to make this recipe, tag me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, or you can do both, because this recipe is amazing. I'm going to finish my last cup of arroz con leche. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more recipe videos, let me know, because I have so much time in this quarantine to create content, so why not also cook and film it. I am going to be trying to make a honey butter fried chicken sandwich. Not the healthiest, and I know we're all trying to eat healthy, which is great, and I am going to make some more healthy recipes, but sometimes you gotta treat yourself. I will also be making healthy recipes, so don't worry, but I just really want a honey butter fried chicken sandwich, just so I can satisfy my cravings, and then I'll start making more healthy. I mean, I do eat pretty healthy most of the time, so let me know if you want more videos like this also in the comments down below.